Ladies and gentlemen, live from Las Vegas. Wise men say only fools rush in. Can't help falling in love with you. Second verse. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? But he can't help falling in love with you. But he can't help falling in love, falling in love. One more time. Falling in love with you. Oh, yeah.
This is a very wonderful occasion in joining Amy and Brandon in the union of marriage. Sir, and who gives this bride to be?
Well, on behalf of all the families, all the friends, the king. The king of rock and roll. Yes.
One more time.
One more time. The king of rock and roll.
Thank you, sir.
My very best to both of you. Thank you. Yes, sir, right.
That's perfect. And Brandon and Amy, the two of you have each had your own separate path that led you to this very moment. But it's from today forward that your path is now merged into one through marriage. And if there's a few things that I hope would carry along its way with the two of you throughout your journey together, it would be for you both to always be willing from the heart to listen, learn, and to love. And by that I simply mean for you both to always be willing to listen to one another. What it is that they have to offer, and what makes them feel whole and complete and part of this relationship. Because after all, they just may be the voice of reason. And secondly, is the ability to learn. Always be willing, no matter at what point in time, to learn whatever it takes to help the other fulfill every desire, every wish, every dream and goal that they may have. And lastly, but most importantly, is the ability to love one another unconditionally, which means no strings attached. It's an ongoing love. And this is the type of love that I hope the two of you would wish to express to one another each and every day. Keeping in mind, Brandon, that Amy's happiness will always be far more important than your own. And also, Amy, that Brandon's happiness will be more important than yours. And the reason for that is, with that in your minds and in your hearts, I have no doubt that your lives together will be everything that you want it to be. So with that said, sir, I'll ask you first. With your presence here today, alongside Amy, do you take her as your wife and promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting her always, allowing nothing or no one to ever come between the two of you? Do you take her as your wife, sir?
I do.
And Amy, I'll ask you the same. With your presence here today, alongside Brandon, do you take him as your husband and promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting him always, allowing nothing or no one to ever come between the two of you. Do you take him as your husband?
I do.
You can either hand over your bouquet or I can take the bouquet from you. Thank you. The two of you would turn and face each other and hold each other's hands. Now, as you look into each other's eyes, you will see the very reason of what brought you here this evening, proving that at this moment, there is no one more important than who stands before you. So, Brandon, as you look into her eyes, I'll have you repeat your vows. I, Brandon, take you, Amy.
I, Brandon, do... Wait. Again?
I, Brandon, do take you, Amy. That's fine.
I, Brandon,
5 words.
do take you, Amy,
To be my wife.
to be my wife.
I will always be there for you,
I will always be there for you,
through the good times and the bad,
through the good times and the bad,
whether we are rich or poor,
whether we are rich or poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
through laughter and tears.
through laughter and tears.
I will love and cherish you.
I will love and cherish you.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
Thank you. Now, Amy, as you look into Brandon's eyes, I'll have you repeat your vows. I, Amy,
I,
do
Amy,
take you, Brandon,
do take you, Brandon,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I will always stand beside you,
I will always stand beside you,
through success and misfortune,
through success and misfortune,
through the joys and sorrows of life,
through the joys and sorrows of life,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
through laughter and tears.
through laughter and tears.
I will love and cherish you.
I will love and cherish you.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
Thank you. Now, the rings that I have here, they will seal this commitment. They're not only tokens, but symbols of the very love and devotion that the two of you are expressing here today. And my hope is that in each and every day, with the two of you wearing these rings, may they constantly remind you of that promise and pledge that you have just made to one another. And in time, the rings themselves may lose beauty, but I hope that the two of you would not only value, but take honor in wearing these rings for what they truly represent. And through your friends and family, the beauty will shine through you both. And the two of you will always remain a wonderful example to all. So, Brennan, as you take Amy's ring and place it upon her ring finger, if you would please repeat, with this ring,
With this ring,
I seal my promise
I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving husband.
to be your faithful and loving husband,
And I am so honored
and I am so honored
to call you my wife.
to call you my wife.
Thank you, sir. Amy, as you place the ring upon his ring finger, if you would please repeat, with this ring,
With this ring,
I seal my promise
I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving wife.
to be your faithful and loving wife,
And I am so honored
and I am so honored
to call you my husband.
to call you my husband.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I feel a song coming on right now. It's a beautiful love song. I want you to hold hands and look in each other's eyes and, baby, let me be your loving teddy bear. You put a chain around my neck, you lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Yeah, well, you don't want to be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. You don't want to be the lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. He just wants to be your teddy bear. Well, you put a chain around his neck, you lead him anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, let me be, oh, let me be. Everyone, teddy bear. Teddy bear. One more time. Oh, let me be, oh, let me be. I just want to be your teddy bear. Are you ready? I just want to be your teddy bear. I just want to be your teddy bear. Yeah! Baby, baby! Yeah! Oh, here.
They almost left the building.
That's right. In about 7 minutes.
If I could have the bouquet returned to the bride. Now, Amy and Brandon, if you love someone, you'll be loyal to them no matter what the cost. You'll always stand beside them. You will always love and trust them. And you will stand your ground in defending them no matter what. Now, there's a poem I'd like to share with the two of you, and it is in part. And it says, I love you, not only for who you are, but for who I am when I am with you. I love you for taking your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over all of those weak or frivolous things you can't help but see there, but drawing out all of the good and the beautiful and the radiant things that dwell within. Now I know the future may hold some ups and downs for you both, but if you would always remember to look back at all the moments, all the memories, and all the very reasons that brought the two of you here today. Like I mentioned earlier, I have no doubt that your lives together will be everything that you want it to be. So it certainly has been a joy to be part of this celebration with you both. And the 16th of December, a day that will now mark your anniversary. In the presence of friends and family, as witnesses, the two of you have each showed your intentions by the exchanging of your vows and the exchanging of your rings. Therefore, with the authority vested in me by the state of Nevada, it is my honor and my privilege to now be able to pronounce you as husband and wife. Brandon, you may now kiss your wife, sir.
I haven't practiced this.
Stakes up higher. There's a powder when she's awaiting out there. She's all living in the devil may care. Brandon's just the devil with love to spare. Viva Las Vegas over here. Viva Las Vegas over there. Viva Las Vegas. Everybody. Viva, Viva Las Vegas. Because he loves you too much, baby. Because he loves you too much, baby. Here we go. Because I
Love you too much, baby.
yeah! Because he loves you too much, baby. God bless you too. Congratulations. Now, before you walk your wife down the aisle, how about a kiss for her?
Oh,
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show.